Hello, welcome to McBoss Capital live stream here. My name is Michael Chu. Today is July 21st, Tuesday, 2026, 9:20 a.m. Mountain Time, 11:20 a.m. Eastern Time. Nasdaq is up 1.2%, doing really well. Dow Jones up 0.5, S&P is up 0.7. Volume is really high on Nasdaq and NYSE, so this is good news because you want to have update on a very strong volume. That usually signify there's buying behind the scene, so that's really good. Let's look at the Nasdaq Composite here. We have corrected back down here, and on Monday that was a you know pretty bad break, and then I mean Friday last week, and then we yesterday we opened strong, but we closed weak, so that was not good, right? But despite that, today we're able to gap up and come near the 1021 day. So that is where we stand right now, is we are near the short-term moving average. We haven't really surpassed the downtrend line from the highs here. We did right here, but we failed, right? So that doesn't, since we failed, it will start over, and now we have another new downtrend line. Um, that is still near the 1021 day. So we're kind of neutral zone right now because like I said, we're coming back to the short-term moving average. Let's go to S&P. This is very similar. We try to find support near the red line here, and we did, and we kind of bounced back a little bit to the short-term moving average again. So right now we're just in neutral zone, right? Like it's not too far below the short-term moving average. It's not too high above it. Overall, we still have a downward momentum here because we were came up above those trend line earlier last week, but we failed to make new high after that. So, and now we're stuck near the 10-day, 21-day moving average. Next, we have Dow Jones Industrial. This one also came down below the pink line yesterday, pretty hard, closed at the bottom, and then today we bounced back again. You know, this one looks a little weaker because we bounced back, but we didn't even come back to the 10-day. We just came to the pink line here, so it looks a little bit weaker just because the bounce is like not very strong. But I mean, it's still early. We'll see what happens. It could ramp up the gains by end of day and close at the green line at least. Because if all the index can close near the 10-day, then tomorrow we set up for a possible move up, right? A gap up move. So it's possible, but we'll see if that will happen. Because right now we're still below that. Doesn't mean it won't gap up tomorrow. I'm just saying it's a better chance, right? Let's go look at Russell. This one has been holding above the red line very well, and even recently it just doesn't come down and touch it, which is interesting. So that also a good sign that there's some support. Right now it's up 1% near the 1021 day, so you can see at least three index have come back to near the 10-day. Dow is the only one that hasn't come back to the 10-day or near it. It's not that far, but it's yeah. So anyhow, so today seems like just more of a neutral zone day, but there's definitely volume, so that's also a good sign. So we want to look at the growth stocks list. We see PKE here. This one report earnings this morning. I think it did really well. So let's see here. Yeah. So nice big bounce here on earnings. So that's good for this stock. Let's keep going here. We have PetSmart here. Let's take a look at PetSmart. So this one is more of a normal bounce. It's not really it's still below the short-term moving average. This one reported already, but yeah, it hasn't done well since then. But today is looks like it found support near the red line. Where STLD in the Steel Dynamics, XPO, Eton, Pharmaceutical. Let's take a look at Eton here. This one is making new high, very strong stock. Has been finding support near the 10 and also the 21 day. VVX, Air. Let's take a look at Air. This is aerospace defense, and this AAR Corp. And this one tried to come out here above the 10-day green line, and right now it's near new high, up 3.8. So that's pretty good, right? Like it's finding support near the lows, near the green line, and now it's bouncing back. So that is looks pretty good. MBIX, PSX, um, Mercury Systems. So refineries are doing really well lately. Let's take a look at PSX. So is, all the refineries are have a similar chart. They all, broke out recently and they just keep moving up, very stable, and a very strong trajectory. You can see the slope is very strong on the 10-day, and it just keep going. And yeah, probably related to the oil and issues with Iran and US. So that is continued to moving higher today. Let me go to the extended list here. We have also PAR, also in the refinery area, STX. Let's take a look at some of the data storage firms are bouncing today. So here we are, STX. So we came back very fast. Now we bounced back about the 10-day and 21-day here, the pink line as well. And right now we're sitting just slightly near the above the red line here. So that is really good progress, up 10%. And I think all the data storage guys are doing similar. And let's look at Micron. Yes, it's now at the above the 10-day, at the 21-day. WDC, very similar. So it's not this one, they're not completely out of the woods, but they're very close, right? If they pop back up, close above it, and then fall through the next day, then we have all of a sudden we are out from away from the downtrend line. Sanders, obviously, let's take a look at that as well. So this one is still weaker because it hasn't even come back to 10-day yet. So this one doesn't act as well. It's still up a lot, 12%, but it's not comparable to the other stocks, which is interesting because this was the leader. Um, so let's see here. What else do we have? TSM. Okay, let's take a look at TSM because this is the only one big chip stock that has reported. Obviously, we're gonna get more earnings stuff coming out very soon here. So this one is slowly rebounding after a severe drop after the earnings. Um, yeah, it's just barely above the 10-day right now. So it's slowly recovering, but we'll see if it can sustain. Mercure, yeah, BNY, Bank of New York, TER, KLU. So not many stocks on the move despite um, strong volume day, right? So yeah, so I think it's still a very cautious market. We'll have to see if let's take a quick look at some of the chip stocks that was leaders before. Let's look at MXL. This one is just coming back to the green line. This is reporting in 2 days, so that will make I think that is going to be key is what's going to happen during earnings season, right? For some of these chip stocks, because that will determine the next direction. This is Penguin. This one has fallen hard the last few sessions, and today's bounce. I mean, they're all going to bounce pretty hard, but even after that bounce, you see they're still way below the 10-day. Yeah, so overall, I thank you for watching. And have a good day. We'll see how the market turn out today. Like I said, today is more of a bouncing back to the neutral zone state, and but what's going to happen next is going to be very very important. And I'm going to guess they're all going to be earnings related. That makes those big next big moves. Have a good day. Bye now.